Did you just get orders for Fairchild Air Force Base for 2023 and have no clue what to expect from your next duty station? Well, let's be honest and say that PCSing is not easy because you have no idea where you're moving to, what are the schools like, where are the best places for food and entertainment, what's the weather like. We all know how hard it is to plan and get to know your new home from afar. Well, that's where I come in. I will give you all the information you need to make the best and easiest PCS move to Fairchild Air Force Base in 2023. Hey there, and thanks for watching this video. I'm Haydn Halsted, a local real estate agent in the greater Spokane, Washington area, and I've helped many clients PCS in and out of the base over the last few years and know exactly how much stress it can cause any family doing the same thing, and that's why I was motivated to make this video. I hope this can act as a one-stop shop to inform your move and help ease your mind as you make plans to move here. And before we get into the video, if you wouldn't mind, it would mean the world to me if you would please subscribe to the channel to help me grow our community of people interested or moving to Spokane. And now that you've joined the community, please click the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as it helps me show these videos to even more people moving to Spokane or PCSing just like yourself. Of course, if you would like to book a call with me, you can do so right now using the link down below, and let's get into the video. So the first question I get all the time from people moving to Spokane from out of the area is, what is the weather like? Well, I found that a lot of people associate Spokane with Seattle weather, and that's pretty far from the truth. If you're coming up here from anywhere in the south, you might want to go buy some new winter clothes, as we experience all 4 seasons very well. The summer months are really enjoyable with temperatures in the 80s most of the time, but we usually have a good week or two of temperatures over 100 degrees. 2 summers ago, it was really intense, and we had 2 months where it was just 90 degrees or more for 2 months straight, and we even hit a new record of 110 degrees here in Spokane. In the winter, we can get a heavy amount of snow like we are right now. This past November, we got 19 inches of snow in a few days, and it's been climbing ever since. So I always warn people moving from a warm environment to make sure you get snow tires and a good all-wheel drive vehicle. The next question I get, which makes total sense, is what is housing like at Fairchild? The first option for housing is on-base housing at Fairchild. They have homes from 2 to 4 bedrooms that can be leased. It's a quaint neighborhood, and you get access to all the amenities that the base has to offer without needing to wait at the gate to get in. There's playgrounds, parks, local events, and so on. When it comes to renting or purchasing a home off base, many people will choose to live in Airway Heights or Medical Lake because of the partnership the schools have with the base. But if you want to live a little further away from base, I've seen people living all over Spokane because it's actually fairly easy to be within a 20 to 30 minute drive of the base. If you live on the South Hill or even the Spokane Valley, it's easy to jump on I-90 and go straight out there. Or if you like the north side of Spokane, it's very easy to make your way to West Trails Road from the northwest side of Spokane, including 5 Mile, 9 Mile, Audubon, and Shadle, which would cover homes in all price ranges. The thing to know about renting is that our rental rates have increased dramatically over the last year. In 2021, rents rose 21% and have continued to rise another 4 to 5% here in 2022. The average 2-bedroom apartment in Spokane is going for just under $1,300 a month. These rental prices rose right alongside home prices over the last couple of years. But currently, being a VA home buyer, if that's the type of loan you choose to use, there's a lot of incredible opportunities in Spokane, with the market being much slower than it was in 2020 and 2021. It had been very difficult to get a VA offer accepted because many sellers were choosing to go with a cash or conventional offer with a higher down payment. But today is a different story, as you can now negotiate that the sellers cover your closing costs, and so you could actually truly be out of pocket $0 to purchase a home in some situations. But when it comes to the timelines that you're working with and the short temporary housing timelines that you're going to end up getting, it makes sense to start your home search before you move here. What I do with my clients that are moving here from out of state or PCSing to Fairchild is set up a Zoom call so we can talk about what you're specifically looking for and get you set up on a search so I can send you a list of properties to start looking at virtually. If I send you a home that you like, I will go out to the property myself, shoot a video, walk you through all the good and bad of the property, what it smells like, how old the appliances are, as much as I can so we can make an informed decision on what to offer. I drive around the neighborhood and shoot another video so that you can see what all your neighbors look like, what parks are in the area, and any other cool features that are within walking distance of the property. The next question I get often is, what is there to do near Fairchild? Well, there's a lot to do. Fairchild is located just outside of Airway Heights, which is a good town for your basic amenities. There are parks, great movie theater, some nice restaurants, but like I said earlier, it is really just a short drive to Spokane where you can experience all the amenities of a 5,000 person city. You can visit one of the 87 parks Spokane has to offer. You can go shopping downtown, see a touring act at one of the major music venues or the Spokane Symphony, and not to mention how close we are to nature. Riverside State Park is right in between Airway Heights and Spokane and offers some great camping, kayaking and canoeing options, hiking, and so much more. Plus, if you like to get out on the water, there are over 70 lakes within an hour drive of Spokane, and we have a ski resort within 45 minutes. So if you like getting outside in all seasons, then you will never not have something to do, but the entertainment throughout the year from music to food is amazing here in Spokane as well. Another question I find people want to know is what is the traffic like getting to the base? And so Fairchild is located right on Highway 2, which is a 4-lane highway going to the base from Spokane, but turns into a 2-lane highway west of the base. Depending on the time of day, if you have to drive through Airway Heights, it can be a little slow. There are a lot of roundabouts and stop signals along Highway 2, and if traffic gets busy, it can be kind of stop and go in the mornings heading out there. If you have to use I-90 to get to and from the base, then this can be a little slow during rush hour as well. Heading east back towards Spokane, specifically if you choose to live in the Spokane Valley, can be very tough, and you could find yourself in some standstill traffic between 3 and 5 p.m. give or take. If you choose to live on the north side and avoid the freeway altogether, then the traffic backups aren't nearly as bad, but some of those are backcountry roads and they might not be getting plowed as much in the winter and things like that. I would reach out to anybody already living on base who is making the commute daily, and then they'll let you know specifically how much time you should give yourself to drive and what times are the worst. But when traffic is bad, people are always concerned and ask, are there any shops near Fairchild? And the answer is yes. Airway Heights has all your basic amenities, chain restaurants, box stores. There's a great local grocery store called Yolks. They have a Walmart, Starbucks, cell phone stores. All your basic needs will be covered. Most likely you won't be having a big shopping spree in Airway Heights, but that is what Spokane is for. Spokane has everything from Target and Home Depot to Marshalls and Hobby Lobby. Whatever you need, I'm sure you can find it within a 20 to 30 minute drive at the most. In terms of restaurants, like I said, you have some of your standard chains like Panda Express and Taco Bell, but make sure to check out Dabali Asian Bistro and Billy's Diner for some great local restaurants just a couple minutes from base. And I could go on about the perfect date night in Spokane, but just if you're able to, try a different local restaurant once a week here in Spokane. There are a ton of options and they're all amazing. And finally, one of the biggest things people want to know about, especially if you have kids, is how are the schools? Fairchild is located within the Medical Lake School District, which has an amazing program for families and students who are PCSing. They are a Purple Star school, meaning they have programs specifically designed for students that are PCSing with their families, and so it is really a great place for kids to go. There are 2 elementary schools in the district, one of them being directly on base. That's the Michael Anderson Elementary. That's preschool, kindergarten through 5th grade, and then the older kids will go to Medical Lake Middle School or high school. If you do choose to live elsewhere around Spokane, the largest district in Spokane is District 81, which has over 50 schools of all grade levels. If you have a specific area that you would like to live in Spokane, reach out to me and I'll get you a list of the schools that are in that area. But you can also check out niche.com, and that will give you all the information you need to make an informed decision on which school to send your kids to. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you. If you have any questions at all, please put them in the comments below or reach out to me directly. All of my info is in the description. And if you are moving to the Spokane area, make sure to check out this video right here for my top 10 list of things you should know before you move to Spokane. See you in the next video.